and welcome to this week's edition of Better Horses. In this episode, the Better Horses team will bring additional sights and sounds of the International Liberty Horse Festival at the Alltech Arena located at the Kentucky Horse Park. Hosted by the owner and founder of the Liberty Festival, Dr. Elizabeth James. She will set in motion 3 days dedicated to the unique disciplines of Liberty training while celebrating Liberty horses, trainers, and fans everywhere. And coming up, Steve Rother at Rother Horsemanship located in Northeast Washington. Steve is one of the most sought-after instructors in the horse industry, traveling all over the U.S. and Canada. Steve's going to share his unique journey, which begins with wild Mustangs and grew into a deep expertise in Liberty horsemanship. And coming up next, Melanie Ferrio from Maryland. She's built a stellar reputation for training sport horses, and she has a special story. Melanie and Vlad performed a variety of horse expos. She's been playing around with the bridleless riding with Vlad, and after a bit of trial and error, everything clicked. And their audiences fell in love with this daring duo. And now we go from rider to judges. Introducing Robert Pearce from California. Judge Robert Pearce tells us all about judging at the Liberty Festival, overseeing both the training level bridleless classes and the championship freestyle performances. So stay with us as we celebrate the Liberty Festival right here at the Alltech Arena. And we're the only horse show on your local broadcast television station.
With a special thanks to RFD TV, the Cowboy Channel, and Equus Television.
We'll be right back.
So basically I spent a week going in and out of I think every tractor dealership in Southwest Missouri. Went to Heritage Tractor, basically told them what we wanted, what we were going to use it for. It was a great experience all around, quick in and out. Tractor was here that day. We're just a small business. That tractor was a big financial decision for us. We got the price we wanted, we got a better tractor than we expected. We'd be lost without it at this point. So if you're shopping, definitely go John Deere and the guys at Heritage.
Hi, my name is Trudy Midas, owner of Hispania Silk Products International. I'd like to introduce to you our all-natural line of grooming products that is great for all animals and people too.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Mr. Steve Rother.
My name is Steve Rother. I'm from Eastern Washington, just north of Spokane, where I run the School of Horse, and we're here now at the Liberty Festival in Kentucky. Liberty is a really important part of everything that I do with our horses and my clients. We do a lot of online work and a lot of ridden work, but to me the Liberty work is the place where people can really actually learn about how horses operate and how they can in turn interact with them in a more effective way. So I always tell people, like, it's great if you can learn to trot circles and canter circles and teach your horse to lay down loose and things like that, but to me those things are just bonuses. What the real benefit is all of the things as far as skills and relationship building and just overall understanding of the horse that comes through Liberty. But it's as simple as that. We call it pressure and release. Yesterday, we talked about how pressure is a privilege. At my clinics, we have an open door policy, so I just tell people if you can get it in the trailer and get it to the arena, I can help you. And over the years, that's meant we've had a lot of like wild Mustangs and things like that, but we also work all the way from the very, very first starting of the horses all the way up to advanced riders in all disciplines. So I get reiners, and I get cutters, and I get dressage people and jumpers, clear up to the Grand Prix level, and then everybody in between. But just like we all know, like the majority of the industry right now is, 40 to 60-year-old people with a couple horses in their backyard, and they're wanting to get inspired, they're wanting to get their confidence up, they're wanting to get back on track and have a happy and healthy relationship with their horse that's safe, that they can enjoy with their friends. And that's our primary focus at clinics, is really just building confidence in people, no matter what they do. A common mistake that I see a lot of people do, particularly in the Liberty, is exactly that, is they're afraid to make them. And what I encourage my clients to do is don't be afraid to make mistakes. And today at my demo here at the International Liberty Horse Association Festival, I'm going to be talking about why it's important to allow yourself to make mistakes. And the overall topic is how to turn loose. Not just turning a Liberty horse loose, but yourself as a trainer and a handler. Like, how do you turn loose emotionally? How do you turn loose mentally? How do you turn loose to the physical process, just to allow things to happen? Because a big part of the Liberty, it's a freedom of expression for you and for your horse. There's so much like freestyle opportunities in this, and if a person limits themselves and they try to fit it all into a box, they miss a lot of the options for creativity that are available if they don't just turn loose to allowing things to happen. Yeah, so I started out with a certain group of folks there. They were a lot of ranchers, buckaroo type orientation, teaching like how to go from snaffle bit to bridle horses and things like that. Had a lot of that education, living like by the lariat, we called it. So we did a lot of training with ropes and stuff, in a good way, with a horsemanship way. But when you get out into the public and you're teaching, a lot of those things they're good, and the foundation knowledge of it is very important, and it's the basis of what holds a lot of this up. But for your average, say, clinic participant, it's a little too far out there. Not necessarily this advanced, but it's not structured very well for what they need at home. So what I've done is I've taken a lot of those things that I've learned and I've adapted them to my students. So instead of, say, a 60-foot rope, they get a 12, 13-foot lead rope. We're working on halters, and we're doing simpler exercises. We're not like out in the middle of the desert doing stuff. We're in round pens and arenas, and then we venture out. So we build the foundation a little differently at first, but really, when you look back on it, say you started in this as a 10-year-old kid out on a ranch or something, you're picking up a lot of skills as a young person that a lot of people right now, say starting out, don't have. So we're just allowing some of that foundation to fill in, and then when we do push and get going, things go a lot better. I use an analogy sometimes about a snowflake. So if you can just create an idea, that's like a snowflake, and then you can build on that idea, and then another one attaches to it. Next thing you know, you get just enough of these things going. When that is at the top of the hill and you just push those couple snowflakes, they turn into a ball, and then they roll, and it's huge, and then the progress just gets massive in a very short period of time if you let the process happen. My name is Steve Rother. I run the School of Horse just north of Spokane, Washington. We're here at the International Liberty Horse Association Liberty Festival. I'd like to thank you for watching Better Horses.
Hey, now don't saddle up yet. There's more Better Horses coming your way from the International Liberty Festival in Lexington, Kentucky, right after these messages.
In 1956, the Pinto Horse Association of America was formed to welcome all types of equines and maintain their show records and pedigrees. PTHA currently has over 88,000 members with 157,000 registered pintos. There are currently 3 separate registries: the Color Registry, the Solid Registry, and the Long Ear Registry. We welcome all levels of competition within a family-friendly environment. Become a member, register, and add value to your horse. For more information, check out the website pintoworld.com.
Since 1993, the Lawrence Old-Fashioned Christmas Parade has brought the charm of the season to life. This is no ordinary parade. Picture it. Majestic horses, jingling sleigh bells, and the Midwest's largest all-horse holiday parade. Join us on December 7th at 11 a.m. in downtown Lawrence, Kansas. Make it a family tradition and step into the spirit of Christmas with the sights and sounds of hoofbeats on cobblestone. It's unforgettable, and it only happens the first Saturday in December. Visit lawrencechristmasparade.org. We'll see you there.
It's time to go with United Mosquito and Fly Control's premier fly system for fly control in your barn, providing relief for horses from the stress of fighting flies, and also makes a barn more pleasant for everyone in the barn. Easy, effective, and safe. With United Mosquito and Fly Control, we provide a full service. You as the barn owner don't have to do anything. We go everywhere and take care of everything with our friendly fast service. Call today at 913-558-3814 or email Paul at unitedmosquito.com.
Everybody has a problem horse. Let me tell you my horse's story. Vlad came from the Dominican Republic. He was there till he was 9 as a stallion prospect. When he was 9 years old, he was gelded and brought to the United States as a dressage prospect. So I was called when he was 11 because I had a horse that was also a problem child prior, and they had watched kind of my journey with him and felt I was a good match for Vlad when he was kind of challenged in what he was doing in the dressage ring. So at that time I was living in North Carolina, so he ended up in North Carolina with me, and from there that kind of starts our journey. But my first ride on him was on the trail just around the farm, and he was just rearing and spinning, and I had to get off 5 times to get him around the farm. I wasn't used to having something so sensitive and hot. I was kind of nervous with him because he was just so anxious all the time. And so when I started in the show ring with him, it was over little baby jumps, and I was really nervous because I hadn't jumped for many years. And I went, and he just soared over everything, and I realized he had a real love for jumping. I don't really know the details of his challenges as a stallion in the Dominican, but I think he was just really misunderstood, so that really made it very challenging. So when I went into the show ring, I started small, and then a couple months later I jumped to a new level and went to my first AA show, and I jumped in with full force at the 1.20 m, which is, you know, just shy of 4 feet. You know, I really give it up to this horse that was so incredibly talented and really held my hand. And then I ended up going to the Washington International Horse Show later that year as a wild card because, fun fact, the Washington International Horse Show offers 2 wild card positions in their horse show, and I grew up watching the Washington International Horse Show, so all I want to do is ride at that level, even though I had no clue what it took. And I ended up there that year, and it was, you know, I just didn't even know what I was supposed to be doing. I didn't know how to walk distances. I didn't know how to rate my horse's speed. It's just whatever speed Vlad was going, I was going. And let me tell you, that was fast all the time. And so I ended up there. But, you know, before the show, I reached out to a trainer that I idolized. I grew up watching him at the Washington National Horse Show, and I reached out and asked him if he would help me, and he agreed. You know, now he's 21, and he's here at the Kentucky Horse Park at the Liberty Horse Festival doing a performance, you know, that I don't know any horses that would do the performance that he does, and he does it, and there's just nothing that can stop him. And so when people tell me that he can't jump anymore or that he's, you know, getting older, I tell him that I give him all the freedom in the world to tell me what he wants in life, and he doesn't tell me he doesn't want to jump. so I just keep going with it until he tells me otherwise. You just don't want to give up on them because his story has been one that has inspired me to continue on with horses that need a little hand holding, and maybe it's not so easy to bring them along, and for him it was a lot of baggage, and so we want to give back to the horses, and they do a lot for us, and we want to give back to them and give them education and a good place and a kind hand. I'm Melanie Ferrio from Unbridled Wings here at the Kentucky Horse Park. Thank you for watching Better Horses.
You're watching Better Horses, raising your horse experience.
Since 1993, the Lawrence Old-Fashioned Christmas Parade has brought the charm of the season to life. This is no ordinary parade. Picture it. Majestic horses, jingling sleigh bells, and the Midwest's largest all-horse holiday parade. Join us on December 7th at 11 a.m. in downtown Lawrence, Kansas. Make it a family tradition and step into the spirit of Christmas with the sights and sounds of hoofbeats on cobblestone. It's unforgettable, and it only happens the first Saturday in December. Visit LawrenceChristmasParade.org. We'll see you there.
Hi, I'm Tommy with Heritage Tractor. Whether you're looking to maintain your yard or your whole ranching operation, Heritage Tractor has John Deere mower and tractor packages that make work fly by. With a variety of horsepower and attachment configurations, we have a package to best fit your needs and budget. To learn more about these exclusive packages, visit us in store or online at heritagetractor.com.
Legendary products, extraordinary service. That's our heritage.
The Veterinary Health Center at Kansas State University announces a new service for horses. Hi, I'm Dr. Dylan Luter, a specialist in equine performance medicine. Our new service focuses on lameness diagnosis, advanced imaging, physical therapy, and regenerative medicine for horses with injuries preventing them from performing at their best. We can treat a variety of conditions and design a customized rehabilitation plan to meet the needs of each client and their horse. The Veterinary Health Center, to discover, to teach, to heal.
We're here at the Liberty Festival. I'm working back gates currently, just having competitors come in and out and just kind of keeping it private for them so that way they can warm up in their pen and get connected. So we have 2 warm-up pens here. Competitors come in this one and then they'll go to the next one. And then they'll go to the big arena and show. And so I'm just kind of working back gates to kind of help them out. And then anything else that needs to be done, I just kind of help out where it's needed.
So my name is Robert Pearce, and I'm from Bishop, California, and I'm one of a handful of judges judging here at the International Liberty Horse Association Championship Show. And my specific courses I judged this year were the training level bridleless and the bridleless classes, and then the championship freestyle. So the difference in judging Liberty and something like the NRCHA or the NRHA is that, you know, there are a lot of classes, from very beginning level Liberty classes all the way up to the advanced. There are teams classes, there's individual horse classes. And so not everybody's qualified to take all of those things. So you have to show in Liberty at least once a year in the class that you're judging. So you have to have actually been a participant in order to judge. And so for like NRHA or NRCHA, all you have to do is be a member in good standing and pass the exams. So that's a little bit different between those associations and the International Liberty Horse Association. Yeah, Rob Pearce from Bishop, California. I'm at the International Liberty Horse Association Championship Show, and thank you for watching Better Horses.
There's more Better Horses coming your way from the International Liberty Festival in Lexington, Kentucky, right after these messages.
At Kansas State University Veterinary Health Center, we provide both specialty and primary health care services for your livestock. Hi, I am Sean Hoosier, an on-farm food animal veterinarian at K-State. Whether your farm is large or small, we have the resources and personnel to respond and care for individual animals, herd health, or emergencies. Our team of experts can tailor herd health plans for your farm and find solutions to any existing challenges. The Veterinary Health Center, to discover, to teach, to heal.
Hi, my name is Trudy Midas, owner of Hispania Silk Products International. I'd like to introduce to you our all-natural line of grooming products that is great for all animals and people too.
We're here for the hardworking, the resilient. We're for the people who measure their days by what needs to get done, not by hours. Where kids learn responsibility at a young age and generations work side by side. Where work doesn't pause for holidays or bad weather. It just gets harder. Where value and hard work means more than the clothes you wear. We're Kleinschmidt's Western Store, Higginsville, Missouri.
For decades, Liberty techniques have been practiced by professional horsemen worldwide. From circuses to shows, movies to colt starting. What you're about to witness is a championship freestyle performance. This event will showcase an extraordinary physical and mental abilities of horses and how they connect with humans without any tack or equipment. thank you for watching Better Horses. If you've missed any of our episodes, you can check us out at betterhorses.com where you can see all our shows.
You can also find us on Facebook or listen to any of our podcasts right from your mobile device.
And don't forget our newspaper coming out 5 times a year, also on the same website.
You're gonna love it.